Alright guys, just making sure you can hear me real quick. Just gonna be a very quick starting up. Gonna be a very quick small live stream. Just making sure everything works. Starting. Alrighty. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Sounds like it. Alrighty. So, let me just explain. Basically what happened was my Wi-Fi cut again. Just wanted to explain what happened in the last game. Basically, I just took all my units, plowed over the next base, rallied all my units together, including all the walkers, and destroyed the other base way too easily. And I realized that that game was way too easy for me, and I should have stuck with mediums most of the time. And then I went on to say that RTS games like those don't get a lot of what's it called? What am I trying to say here? They don't get a lot of say in the gaming world. You don't hear a ton about RTS games anymore. They're awesome. I don't ever see RTS games advertised anymore. I see games like I see games from what's it called? I see games like Clash of Clans and stuff on mobile and games like that, which I don't really like a lot. I mean, there's strategy in defending your base and how attacking, but it's really everything. It's like chess. Everything just cancels each other out once you balance everything out, and you gotta understand what cancels what and what trumps what and all that fun stuff. And I just don't like them a lot. And then I went on to say I don't like games like Dota or um, League of Legends because it's just like it's not strategy. And a lot of people will hate me for this, but it's not a lot of strategy. It's more timing than strategy. Yeah, there's a little strategy in defending your base, seeing multiplayer, but there's no strategy. It's just smart timing and leveling up, and smart timing and using your abilities or whatever, and when to use them and how to use them. That's all it is. It's not a lot of strategy. You're not commanding a ton of units, you're not spreading it out, and you're not coming at things from different angles, and you don't have a base or anything to really, well, you still have a base to protect and you still gotta do things, but you don't really, there's 3 flanks. I mean, like, in some games there can be up to 8 flanks, and that's a lot to wrap your head around and manage. And I guess that's why I like about RTSs so much. So you'll see it kind of, I'm just about to attack the screen base, and then it kind of skips to me talking, and because my Wi-Fi was being stupid and it didn't notify me, which OBS is supposed to do, which it's pretty good about doing. But I guess it didn't game overlay. I guess it didn't pop up over my, excuse me. It didn't pop up over my game, so I didn't see it. Yeah, I guess it's the management of games that I really like. You have to manage resources and power, which I did horrible at, but, I'm a little rusty at the game, that's why. And other games you don't have to manage near as much. And anyway, I went on to just say that, and then it kind of skips to me saying I really don't like those games. And those games, I'm talking about Dota and stuff like that, and League of Legends and all those fun hero games. So yeah, but I'm not gonna bash on them. I mean, people love them. I just don't like them. And yeah, I guess that's basically what happened. I'll probably be playing some more games soon. I can't imagine when. I don't really know what to do next. Oh yeah, I had something. For me, I'm always tired. I don't know why. But I had some in mind. Let me get a drink here. are so good, but this one feels... That's where it tastes. Not condimenty. I always mix condiment up with something else, and it's terrible because the farthest away you can get from water is probably condiments. Minerals. I always get those mixed up. It tastes like really rocky and mineralized, which it should because it's, purified water through reverse osmosis. I guess I gotta scrape out the can again, but yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It's actually one of my favorite. Kind of tastes like rocks, and I like the smell of rocks, so it tastes really good. Anyway, right, the thing I was going to talk to you about. Oh, yeah. So, I also wanted to say, and this is kind of a side. I'm deciding. No, I'll just retitle this video while I'm at it. So, hunger. I'm going to give you a hint. And appetite. Plus apologies. So, yeah. With that, we will leave it at that, and hopefully everything is still streaming. Of 4 seconds, keyframe is 5 seconds. No. Alrighty, can I adjust that? Because I think I am cutting out again, which would be really, really noxious. I'll put rate control, bitrate, keyframe. 1, 2, 3. Apply. Alright, hopefully that'll help me out more. And if this video crashes on explaining why the other video crashed, that's... But anyway, what I wanted to say was... let me just double check it's not skipping. Let's go over here and load it. My Wi-Fi was being stupid and it didn't know it. Excuse me. Bad, it's actually one of my favorite. Kind of tastes like rock video while I'm at it. Can I adjust that? Because we will... Alright, so it just says bad video settings, but it's not actually doing anything. Horrible, finally. So, what was I talking about? Right, hunger and appetite. So, I just, for those of you that don't know, I've got bipolar, and that kind of means I go up and down, and it usually happens during the day. I'm kind of flatline. At night, I tend to take a dip and go down, and then some days I just wake up and I'm just high, and not like that, not drugs, stop thinking that, I know what you're thinking, but I'm just, I'm super happy and energetic and out there, and I talk a lot with my hands, so I should probably angle the camera a bit down. Porn Kills Love shirt, awesome shirt, already covered this, right there, just getting the middle, and, so, when you're a common side effect, and I've talked to a lot of people about this, that have the same thing as me, and a lot of people that have depression, a common side effect of depression, and or any emotional really low, is you tend to lose appetite. And I just wanted to explain the difference between appetite and hunger, because everyone hungers. I mean, unless you have a weird medical condition, everyone will always go back to hunger. And appetite is feeling like eating and actually wanting to eat something, saying, oh, that tastes really good now. And I remember days where on some of my lows, I mean, I have medicine and it kind of helps me out now, kind of, but when I have days where I'm literally wandering my kitchen and I see all this good food and I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat anything. Like, I don't have a taste for anything. Nothing looks good. And I just wander and have snacks, and then I wander back till I get hungry enough to have snacks again. It's really unhealthy. And but when you have appetite, you're like, oh, you know what? A chicken patty sounds really good right now, or something like that. And it's not just my favorites changing. It's not just my tastes changing, because one day I'll be like, I don't want to touch that. And chicken patty with like garlic spaghetti sauce on top of like mozzarella with mozzarella cheese on top of it. That's like, ooh, you should try it sometime. It's very tasty, very quick and easy to make. And I love them. I mean, they're not my favorite. My favorite is easy chicken dish, but I love them. And one day I'll look at them and just be like, oh, I want to eat. And then the next day I'll be like, oh man, I'm really craving that. And then I'll go and make one or two. And it gets ridiculous, the difference between hunger and appetite. There's a solid difference there. And I had to force myself to eat. And, I'm a pretty fit guy. I mean, I think I'm a little on the chubby side, but sometimes. But in general, I'm a really fit guy. Actually, I was a swimmer. And so I never really worried about it when I didn't eat. I'd be like, a lot of people do it. And, it's the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to, maybe lose a few pounds, which wouldn't be horrible for me. But that's so wrong thinking. That is just off the charts, and I hate it. I hate it so much because those thought processes are obnoxious and they need to stop. And you guys, even if you don't feel like eating, and I know it's probably the worst thing in the planet, and I hate doing it. I really, really hate eating, forcing myself to eat, and it's hard to ask everyone else that you guys need to be eating if you're feeling, and I'm specifically talking to those who are struggling with appetite, but you need to be eating. Force yourself to eat if you have to. Eat your favorite food, eat something else. Just keep eating. You can't stop eating whether you feel like it or not. You can't stop eating because you want to lose weight. That's not how you lose weight. People always say, oh, diets and stuff, and diets help. I don't have a lot of faith in diets. I have a lot of faith in exercise because that's what worked for me. Get out and exercise. Some of you can't exercise, that's another story. But if you want to get fit, you want to stay healthy, you got to keep eating all the time. And sometimes, at least from my experience, maybe I have a high metabolism, maybe I don't know. But salads and stuff like that, they won't tie it over for me. I remember one time my family kind of went on a health streak, and we had healthy dinners all the time, like 24/7. I was okay with them. I'd eat them, but I was never full. It came so bad that I started buying little, what are they called? Mind blank. Milk, not milkshake, protein shakes. And I would have those after every meal, and just to feel full and feel like I could get through the rest of the day. And so just keep eating and don't ever stop eating, because people die that way. And because your muscles atrophy, your bones atrophy if they can, I'm not sure. They get weaker. Your body breaks down itself to keep alive, and it's a horrible thing. So you absolutely need to always, always, always keep eating. And I just wanted to put that kind of disclaimer and note out there. Even if it sucks, it's important. So, with that said, sorry about the last video, sorry about my Wi-Fi cutting out so much, but I just wanted to kind of public disclaimer, I guess. And be sensitive to those that don't feel like eating, but also make sure they are eating. That's the best way to do it. So, I will catch you guys later, and keep dreaming out there.